Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to my Black Ops 2 live stream. Today, I'm not going to be doing as many goofy guns. We're going to play a lot more normal today. Well, I have a few goofy guns, but we're going to probably stick in these three. Peacekeeper, MSMC, AN-94, R870. I've got some sillier ones down here with the Vector and the SWAT and the MTAR, but probably going to try to actually play good given the little input lag problem on the game. And if you look down there in the description, the very first line is a link to a giveaway. And today, if I can pick it up right here like not a clown. Oh my gosh. Sorry about the loud noise. I hit my microphone. I'm giving away the Logitech G14 keyboard. It's their new keyboard. They sent me two for free, one to use and one to give away. You may not be able to see it on the stream, but it's literally all metal. It's an aluminum construction, and it's got dual USB cables, so you can do a USB pass-through over here on this side. Very nice keyboard, very fun to use. Giveaway link is down there in the description in case you want to use it. Now I'm going to try to bonk that less and go ahead and find a match in good old core domination. As soon as I look at the chat, I see Streamin' Ready says, "Love you from India." Man, I am glad that you are playing all the way from India. That is a long way away. Got some new subscribers already. Knock 6, Belated Broom. We'll see what we can do here with this one. Philip. And I want to thank you guys for subscribing. So let's go ahead. Okay, well, we're losing everything, so let's see if I can... Now, knowing that I have input lag, I was unfortunately not able to solve the issue. I still have the exact same issue that I had earlier, and it causes aiming to be quite strange. Yeah, I am running a suppressor on this. It kind of hurts the gun a little bit, but I just kind of felt like it. I don't know. Sometimes I'm going with feels over reals here. Oh, that's scary. Okay, got a nice capture kill. See if I can rotate. Whoop, that's going to be a blowing up car, which we do not want. And I got a rubber knife. Awesome. Already back into Black Ops 2, getting the rubber knife. Hello, Corrupt Gaming. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time, man. Good to have you around. Okay, good. My teammates should be killing that guy. I gotta go up here and get the ones out of the room, though. Or, in theory, I can get shot by the FAL instead. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to reposition a little bit. I think I'm just running Ghost suppressor classes a lot. It gives me a lot of freedom of mobility, and I stay off radar so I can surprise people. I've pretty much completely forgotten how to play Black Ops 2 like a normal person. And, oh gosh. So, instead of doing all that, I'm going to see if I can just... weapon scavenge a bit here. Okay, awesome assist. Love it, MLG. I'll be facing off against the one guy on the enemy team that has a better weapon than I do. But that's okay, we're going to protect B flag. This is pretty much a losing game as soon as we joined in. Rob Swarbrig says I pronounced his name wrong in the last stream. I'm sorry about that, dude. I try, but unfortunately I'm not familiar... This guy's way too sweaty for me. I'm not familiar with how to pronounce everybody's name. Sergeant Tubby, nice to see you. Is there anything you're looking forward to at E3 in June? Well, I'm expecting a whole lot of VR-related announcements. I'm expecting new, like, technology, graphics cards. Xbox Scorpio is probably the big one for me. I'm not even hitting that, dude. That's a waste of my time right there. I think Scorpio and all the VR stuff. I don't have any super secret special knowledge or anything, but I'm just going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to guess that there will be, like, Intel or NVIDIA, or just somebody is going to have, like, some big, like, technological hardware announcement to make that's going to be really nice for me being a PC gamer, and which means that if you're on the console gaming train that you'll get it in a couple of years. See me over swipe right there? That is exactly why the input delay is an issue. And I'm going to go ahead and try and take this, because if I'm over swiping, that means I'm having a hard time aiming because of the look sensitivity and how it's going. Oh my gosh. Hey, Clever One, nice to see you. We have a question of how many players are playing Black Ops 2 right now. Truthfully, I do not know. Most days it's around, man, it's like the instant we lose that point, it's going to be GG. I don't think anybody cares. Yeah. It was around like 100,000, 130, 40. It may have gone down a little bit. Hey, Getty Games. Hopefully we don't have problems today. We have a question how old I am. I'm a little bit older than I look. Somebody's gamer tag is Smoke. He must be OG. Yeah, or he just got a new one. Body Ray says, I met you in Cologne. You're a cool dude. I'll never forget the massive fall you took off the playground thingy. Yes, the old vlog. I got flung off of the playground and busted my butt right there. It actually hurt for days. I actually literally did injure and hurt myself. It, gosh, how long did it take? I don't really think that suppressor is doing me any favors here. Probably take that off, and instead I'll run like a red dot here. And I'll do... primary gunfighter, extended mag, fast mag. Let's do extend. Oh, I can't combine with that. Okay. Well, then instead, I'm gonna want to do. I don't really like long barrel. We'll do quick draw so we can snap aim people. I think that'll be a little better. Junk the pistol because I'm clearly not using it, especially with fast mags. And we'll have a very standard Peacekeeper class, Peacemaker class. It's a Peacekeeper, right? Clouded Mind, nice to see you. Says, would you ever recommend Call of Duty on PC? Unfortunately, I would not. Very few Call of Duty games run properly on PC outside of the Modern Warfare era. There's just, they don't sell well on PC, and Steam takes a big cut of the profits, so they just don't generate the same amount of profit as the console version, and therefore they get less development time, and therefore they don't run as well. Have some new subscribers coming in. Seamus McCormick and Joey Torres, thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. Want a KSG game? Not sure if I'm man enough for that, guys. I'm struggling just to play like a normal person here, much less screwing around with the KSG. I'm going to see if I do better with the radar off. Hopefully I do. United Fan says, do I ever play zombies? Unfortunately, I don't play a whole lot of zombies. I'm going to go ahead and help capture this, and then I'm going to go on the long flank over here. Try turning your sensitivity down. It's not an issue of the sensitivity being too high, as much as it is different from what I'm used to. And on top of that, see, this guy has the same idea. I bet the other team's already, like, out there flanking, and... yeah, they're already... they're gonna be doing bad stuff out here.
Securing C. Losing Alpha.
It's almost 100% chance I'm gonna hit by a grenade or something terrible.
Go on the aggression.
So I don't want to go that way.
Hostile UAV incoming.
So I'm on hostile UAV, and I'm in a little room over here. This is the death room, so this guy knows I'm coming. Oh, got super lucky on that one. I will take his shield just so I can protect my back with it. I think that's a good sort of thing to have going on. Did I stick him? I got a hit on him, though. See, if that would have been somebody else, if that would have been somebody else's shield, my bullets would have just cut right through it. Like, if I had the shield and I was shooting at somebody else, it just would have done nothing, but that's how this game works. I'm playing Bronze Ola at the moment. Oh, where are you at? You were literally just right here. You're screwing around out here, aren't you? Yep. Oh, I walked in the lava? Oh my god, I forgot. The lava burns you in this map, yes. So, I need to go kill this dude. But I am on candid camera. There's two of them. They're both camping my spawn, and I'm on the radar, which is not good. But I should be able to push through the back and take Alpha. This dude's camping his spawn, too. It's just like, watch, I'm gonna engage this guy, and it's just not gonna work. Oh god, it barely worked. Okay, as much as I want to take Alpha, I'm probably gonna die if I don't go up here. Clean house. I bet he has attacks somewhere nearby. Oh, come on. I gotta get the easy points on A. Oh no, I couldn't swap to the riot shield in time. That was the next thing I was gonna do, is I was gonna swap to the riot shield to block the helicopter shots, because that's a good tactic in this game. But instead, it's just gonna shiitake mushrooms all over me and my team. I just keep spawning under it, so I'm just not even gonna engage on that. Hey, Fireside Lemons, nice to see you. Says Brad, you're playing copper, not bronze. Thanks, man. can't really go anywhere while the stealth chopper's up. So it's just going to murder me over and over again. Yeah, so that's a counter UAV and a UAV. So that means not only can I not see them, but they can continuously see me. We have a guy that's 15-1, a Stoner's World, who's pretty much murking my whole team.
Securing C.
And I think I must be the only person attempting to get an objective, because the second I step out, the stealth chopper just murders us. Nobody on the team has anti-aircraft either, and I do not, so I can't necessarily criticize them fairly. It wouldn't be the right thing to do. Okay, so the troll fart chopper is finally gone. Okay. I know there's still more out here, though. You're scary. Just spray, and they're going to be way out this way somewhere. Like.
Securing Charlie.
Nope, that's totally cool. See, that's, you just like, whoop. Skill. That's skill right there. I hate fucking snipers. It just drives me crazy. Adrienne Deblucaire, Adrienne Debouclair? Damn it. Debouclair. I know this guy's just going to keep tack inserting around here until I finally get sniped, so that's not good. Adrienne Debouclair. I can't not pronounce your name. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tack inserts and those things, which is just not frustrating at all. DDog94 says, have you any feuds or beef with other YouTubers? I know in the past you had issues with Xbox Ahoy, B Dobbins for the win, and Birdman. Yeah, I have had feuds and beef with many YouTubers. Most of them, it has something to do with they I just wasn't going to die right there. I didn't want to give it up. Xbox Ahoy, I called out on putting out technically incorrect information. It wasn't the worst, honestly. It was just slightly incorrect. I was kind of being a douchebag about it. Got a new sponsor, Batty Ray. Thank you for sponsoring the channel, Batty Ray. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to Team Drift. Enjoy your chat badge, your emote, and all that other sort of good stuff. Much appreciated. I had issues with B Dobbins. Mostly because he just believed that I was getting paid by Activision to say things, or that the fact that I disagreed with him about things in Call of Duty just, like, he just couldn't handle it. Like, he just couldn't handle that I didn't think that COD was the worst game ever, or that it was intentionally broken, or... That was kind of his philosophy, is that if I can trace this correctly, it was something to do with the fact that Call of Duty as a game was intentionally broken to give an advantage to players with bad connections, or that the skill gap was intentionally collapsed so that the noobs and bad players could get more kills and perform better, and therefore the player base would remain high and Activision could sell more DLC. I thought that was a silly argument. He also mostly argued that the lag compensation was I am getting sniped so hard here. That the lag compensation was in place primarily for this reason and, like, could easily be removed and some other stuff like that. You are just being a big punk today. I bet he's going to attack insert, like, right around here somewhere. So all he's going to do is come back and try and snipe me while I'm on this flag. And I know it. The B Dobbins issue just got kind of ridiculous. How? He wasn't aiming at me. He was aiming at my freaking teammate. No, he was aiming at me. Never mind. Suck it up. Don't complain, Buttercup. Just get better. Don't worry that snipers are unfair and that you die instantly. That's just what noobs complain about. Okay, I don't have the tools to deal with B, I don't think. Oh my god, I'm going to rush down into B. Okay, ooh, there's no way to go that way. Alright. Dude in the window. Dude behind me. Well, if they're spawning behind me, I'm going to go over here to Charlie and see if I can not get sniped. I'll actually get a score streak for once and not feel like such a big idiot. Okay, there we go. That should help the team a bit. I want to pick up that pistol. Okay. B. Dobbins got really technical with it, and he was very frustrating in a great many ways. Yeah, buddy, the snipers can definitely be obnoxious. So now that he's sniped me, I know he's going to attack insert some... It's about to get another streak. I just wanted to kill the car to save my teammates. That was the only goal. I can feel this, like, look sensitivity thing. It just does crazy stuff. This is Sniper Alley over here. The other guy you're talking about, Birdman, his beef was... His channel's very successful now, honestly, in many ways, more than mine. Good morning, Jessica. Can I have a kiss? And, but at the time, it was not. It was a much smaller channel. And I made some video basically talking about how the average Call of Duty player was getting better over time. And I mean significantly better. The skill level of the average player in this game, the Randys, the bad kids, the normals, it has improved. Just, if you could go back in time and look at lobbies in COD 4 and MW2, there were people that didn't know how thumbsticks works. There were people that didn't know about drop shotting, about reloading, and so many different things, right? And I believe correctly so, that the skill level of the average player in COD games has drastically improved over the last couple of cycles. Look at this guy, just going to come right back in here and quickscope me again, which is a completely broken game mechanic, and it's very frustrating, to be honest with you, but that is the game I'm going to deal with today. And part of that video is what I said is that if you could take average players in Call of Duty and send them now and send them backwards in time, they could probably compete somewhere on a competitive level in COD 4. And the example I used is myself, that I am an average player. I'm perfectly normal. I'm not exceptional or, you know, astoundingly awesome or insane at this game and, you know, stuff like that. Come on, gun, don't kick that hard. Look at this crap. No wonder. That's me. Anyway, if you could take an average player like me and send me back in time to COD 4, given the knowledge I have now, that I could compete in competitive events. Just knowing how to drop shot and how spawns work and little things would make me a pretty average competitor for the most part. Now, I don't know how that works exactly, how I managed... Oh, he shot my feet. Okay. Now, what he took that to mean is that I was saying that I was better than COD pros. That I was telling Nade Shot and Big Timer and Rambo Ray and all that kind of stuff that I'm better than them. And that I was trash-talking these pros, and he built it up into this big issue on his channel that Drifter thinks he's better than pro players. I challenge you to a 1v1 for $1,000. You're trash-talking all these people, and these are people that I know personally, that I've met many times, done events with, played with, and they don't care. They're not interested in what YouTubers have to say. But he made it in this big issue to kind of garner attention and get a drama video going, and just kept going and going and going. I ended up arguing with him and then blocking him, and then he made some videos talking shit about Jessica, my wife back over here, who you can... I'm trying to get out of the way. That wife and dog. He kind of like... used like some stuff on Twitter, like if I had to wake up next to this every day, I'd kill myself. If your wife is ugly and all this kind of really unpleasant stuff. And then he made an apology video where he apologized for it, and then at the end he was like, nah, your wife is still ugly. Or just something stupid like that. And I blocked him and didn't communicate with him for a long time until we had this other stupid issue about supply drop openings, and he was saying how even if I had opened things for crypto keys, or like back before we had uncosmetic weapons, that the perception could be all wrong and people would think I was spending money. So yeah. Oh, my stats. My stats in this game, pretty normal, I think. The one I'm really proud of is my win-loss ratio is 2.0. And that's 2.0 without quitting, with playing disadvantage or anything. Thoughts on NAFTA, Drifter? Oh man, NAFTA's a whole like big bag of crazy that I really don't think I quite want to get into today. What do I want to do here? I'll just actually just take a regular old AN94 class. Not going to challenge the snipers over there, the annoying smoke guys on my team. Yeah, it's harsh. It was pretty bad. I got into with him and 8 Thoughts, and that's kind of the nature of what happens being on YouTube or in a public sort of space. Oh, very close trade. I actually a little bit surprised that he beat me right there. That could have been a smidge of connection. That could have been the fact that my gun slows down over time. Could have been a lot of things, but what it was incredibly close. I think There's another dude back there. Not yet. Okay. Got my volume turned up so I can hear these guns pop like they used to, and I like it. Now that's kind of the issue with the public space. Like the guy that's getting all the flack right now, the Daddy of 5 guy, I really don't like him at all. I was actually one of the first people to call him out. I personally reported Daddy of 5 to YouTube. I literally like wrote my YouTube rep and sent the report in and stuff like that. But it didn't really go very far. But it's finally good to see him get some. Whoa, what is this? That's great. He's just spotting for everybody. There's like 3 of them down the alley. Okay. That's kind of annoying. And people asking questions about the North Korean drama. That, unfortunately, is above my pay grade in complexity. I try to read and study and learn things about it, but it's still just... Okay, there's almost a 0% chance this is going to work, but... Okay, well, man, that was an awesome 0% chance, guys. 0% chance of complete success. Yes. And now what I'm going to do is take a stupid assault shield and sit up here and be a big stupid troll. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, no. He's being super annoying. That's okay, though. That's Call of Duty. I mean... If COD didn't have annoying stuff, would it still be COD? Trying to capture these dadgum flags. Okay. And we have a question, how are you playing on Xbox One with the input lag as terrible as it is? I'm just making do. The Xbox One has better graphics. Despite the input lag, despite all the other sort of stuff, it looks better for you guys. It's more visually appealing in most cases, so I'm just trying to make it happen today. Trying to be the guy that makes it work instead of the guy that complains about everything and doesn't do it. VA without a job, nice to see you.
Securing A.
What I wouldn't give for a lobby without that crap. That guy literally died around the corner. Okay, this is getting kind of AIDSy at the moment. Let's see if I can find somebody out here. Oh man, they're already shooting at me. This dude's like right here somewhere. Not up there. Probably. Oh nope, behind me. Turn on 1. I cannot turn on 2. Get 1 turn. Can't get 2 turns. The Randy grenade. I'm trying to get this dude out of the damn tower up here. My only real tool for that is grenades. And I missed. Alright. 7 and 12. Playing Team Explosion, but that's okay. I should be good enough to just fight around this. Input lag, campers, whatever. It shouldn't really matter. I've played enough Black Ops 2 at this point. Oh my god. Okay, I had a dude shooting at me out here somewhere. I don't hear him per se. There we go.
Losing A.
I know he's right over there, so I gotta run real fast and reposition. What? No! What? I hope you guys saw that. That's driving me crazy. That's absurd. Oh my god, get out of the goddamn tower! He's up there with flak jacket and shield and snipers and rockets, and it makes him very hard to remove, and I can't to focus on Alpha. Instead I got counter swept. Okay, I can kill people, that's not a problem. I just need the ability to see them first. And the match ends. Oof, man. Okay, let's see if I can go for the big cheese strategy here. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is rush out of spawn, and I am going to try to shoot the explosive barrels in there. Oh man, I'm over here. Never mind. I'm on the wrong side. That's not gonna work. Okay. Explosive barrel shotting ain't gonna happen today. See, I wanted to shoot these. I should have done that from the other side, but I guess I just wasn't paying much attention. Alrighty, getting screwed up here. Alright, we're gonna go up here. For that, probably a dude up there already. Trying to position myself in the camper corner. Oh, here we are.
Securing Bravo.
Sean Spicer looking wannabe.
Securing Bravo.
Deal with that. Give me a press conference about it, mate. Oh gosh. I'm gonna get so dead, and I know it. He just wants to peek.
Counter UAV operator.
Oh, I shouldn't have survived that. I should not have survived that. But I did, and I'm happier for it. Still in a bad situation here. That guy's probably gonna get me killed. If I had to bet. I just need to try and hold this building to the best of my ability.
Securing A.
Hold up, somebody's gamer tag is Walmart. What? Maybe I'm misreading that. Okay. Whoops. Oh wait, what did you? Okay.
Hostile lightning strike inbound.
Just gonna. Oh, is he tacking certain up there? Better not be. I'm gonna camp this building as hard as I can. I ain't going out there in that death trap.
Securing A.
Nope. Not today. No. Oh my God. There's so many. Oh. Hard way to make it. I would appreciate it if you did not join me. I generally do not appreciate stream joiners. That drives me crazy that he doesn't even like. I don't even. You know, it's such kind of like a noob spot. I don't even think about it. Like I know that I've gotten killed by it so many times. They've been up there and stuff. It's such a kind of out of the way, silly, newbie spot. I literally don't even think about it. It just goes over my head. Says the Terry Crews announcement is great news for E3. Unfortunately, I'm unfamiliar with what the Terry Crews announcement is. Tac mask and shot in the face. Yes, this is a very sweaty game these days. Truly it is. And I got killed by what now? Not sure if you saw that. That's mighty suspicious. Getting perfectly wall-banged. That's really strange. That's not normal. No, it's not. Somebody might have one of them aimbot things. I'll deal with you my way. Oh, shoot. I gotta run back here like an idiot. Now I gotta run this way like an idiot and not die like an idiot. Ouch. John D, there is a Drifter subreddit. Somebody made one or two, actually. I don't think any of them have any actual users. We're gonna go up here, actually. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fall down and we're gonna get shot in the face by this guy again. That was all part of the plan. Yep, part of the plan. Define wall hack. Says no, it's just good shots. It looks strange, I will admit. Okay, well, if we're being dominated, I'm gonna try to take Alpha here. That's gonna be my butt. And then it's hard to do with 4-16, 2-11, and 7-30 down there. It's just constant score streaks in UAVs makes it very hard to fight when they continually know where you're at and just try to spawn kill you. It's pretty much AIDS when that starts to happen. I wish it wasn't so, but it is, and I'm getting stunned from somewhere. I don't even see where. Okay, so he's this way. Overswipe. No, I don't have a Wikipedia page. I'm not doing that bad. I'm still roughly positive in a game where the bottom of my team is feeding kill streaks. It's not great though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not an amazing Call of Duty player. I didn't go pro. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to play and have fun and show off a little bit. J.H. Park says you should have done Infinite Warfare for the sake of your channel. Well, that's kind of a hard one. So you guys are all here. It's pretty much public now. I lost about 75% of my income by not posting Infinite Warfare. I chose not to post Infinite Warfare knowing that it would hurt me and knowing that it would decrease my income and my following and all that and like how bad it would be. It ended up being about a 75% drop in income, which is a well, the cost to me personally was probably well over 6 figures, and I lost thousands of subscribers and everything. But the choice was made because I didn't believe in the business model behind the game, and I didn't enjoy playing the game, and I didn't want to participate in something that not only did I not enjoy, but I felt was predatory to my subscribers. So I chose to take that ridiculously huge 6-figure income hit. And the rough thing about it was not the money loss, which was rough. The roughest part was rather that the COD community, which previously had been very kind to me and liked me and supported me through many things, in general turned on me. I'm going to call out a few subscribers before I keep going here. Mighty Gnome, MusXB Gaming, and Kobe Dixon, Donnell Mitchell, and Ghost Gaming have all subscribed. Thank you very much. Let's see if I'm on the cheese side. No, I'm not on the cheese side. All right, I'm going to... You know, let's do a little Scar H here. This is kind of a bad gun, so we're going to screw around with it. So yeah, I lost over 6 figures of income, which is 75% approximately. And the community turned on me and got very toxic and very negative. They said I was getting paid by EA since I was doing Battlefield and Titanfall stuff, which is not true. Well, I mean, I got paid to stream for them, but I wasn't getting paid to post on my channel. I just played it because I liked it. And the reason they invited me to the gaming events is because I was just posting the game anyway before I was even like on their train, so to speak. I got a new sponsor. NASCAR Freak 83 has decided to re-sponsor. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. It's actually one of the older sponsors, but he has chosen to re-sponsor, I guess, recently. But yeah, they kind of turned on me. It got really kind of scary and rough. A lot of... Oh my god, the input lag just spiked up right there. The support that I was getting pretty much evaporated, and it turned into negativity. There was no mention of my name in any positive context, which definitely does hurt. And all of the sort of reputation building and brand building that I had done more or less evaporated and turned into something negative. Cubic over here is saying, what about the 8 Thoughts video where you said you left COD because you were doing all these other sort of things and ahead of the game? I wish that was true. I actually watched that video, regrettably, where he was talking about, well, these guys are so smart and they've got all this stuff going on and, you know, all they want is money and this and that, that they obviously already have something else, like, locked down and in place. And I was like, man, I wish that was true. I didn't have anything else locked down in place. I made my decision and I sucked it up and I dealt with it. I mean, I cried a little bit, but I tried to deal with it. And I watched the video. It was actually accurate in the context of how big the hit was and the income level and all that sort of stuff. But not so much in that I was secretly some genius that just had some other, like, crazy big plan going on, which, again, I wish was true. That would be awesome, but it just plain wasn't. Yeah, clickbait is a business model. Yeah, that clickbait's big on YouTube now. That always just felt disingenuous to me. And as much as it is a business, it's a personal thing, right? Like, I don't like just putting out nonsense. I try to have some semblance of a purpose behind the things I do here and in my life, and it's always a challenge to hit the right balance because you have to monetize well. You have to do all this kind of stupid YouTube stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and take Alpha then. Oh man, I guess that's down below. He's going to be down here probably. Unless he looped around to my right, which he may have done as well. Oh, no, he went up top to jump down. There's a dude up. Okay. Yeah, but that's kind of a negative topic right there that I'd rather move on from, because that hits me in the feels. Like, cell phone companies on hiatus, let's say that. We've hit some technical difficulties. Is that a good enough answer for you guys? Big technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. Got another CUAV. Friendlies have called in a regular UAV, so I was off the radar train anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Alright. Oh god. The second I want to move up, that's when everything starts going crazy over here. Oh god, he spawned in the house, and there's a dude on my right! Yep, I knew that was going to happen. I moved up too much. Just post clickbait and memes. And that didn't really work. Like, I've done this sort of genuine person thing for too long. Like, the clickbait and the memes never really caught on. It just seemed kind of strange on this channel. It's alright. I like that better. I am doing more of the underrated videos, like movie and film reviews and opinionated stuff. But instead of doing them over gameplay, I've decided to kind of do them over just the normal thing. I got a lot of people recommending classes, but we're not doing that today. We're just playing kind of normal here. Whoop. I am almost certainly going to die. So I want to throw this one way over the building. And that is why the Scar H can be very frustrating, even though he killed me with his. Is that the recoil can get heavy, heavier than I would like. And the rate of fire is a little on the slow side for it to be a truly competitive weapon. One of the good things about Black Ops 3 in general is that most of the guns in this game you can get kills with. Like, this isn't the game of just trash, but some of the weapons here are quite challenging. The Scar H, in my opinion, being one of them. Also being one of the few weapons that I feel benefits from a foregrip. It's more of a first shots kind of weapon. You can't really control the spray recoil that well, in my opinion. So it's all about the first shot. So I don't know if you noticed, like, if I hit people first, they tend to not live very long. There's a baddie running around Charlie. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what a newbie kill cam. What a newbie kill cam. HB Pencil, day's going pretty good. I got up early to have a business meeting. Talked to Cross about some stuff. Giving away this here sexy smexy gaming keyboard. First link down in the description. Go ahead and click that. Just kind of as a favor for Logitech, because they've been good to me. Logitech has been. Okay, we're going to do the LMG ridiculous, see if I can wallbang their stuff over here. I'm almost certainly going to get sniped, but I want to try to do it. Did I not? Crap. I don't think I hit the what I needed to hit there, and I did not get the wallbangs in that I needed. Okay. So that guy went inside. I have a CUAV up, so I should be able to spray and pray without too much bad happening to me. I am loud, though. This is a really, really loud class I've got going on. Oh! Rough, 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 rough. Go back to the... Actually, I was doing something totally different right there. Yeah, beautiful kill cam. Oh, it was beautiful, man. It was. What's this? Ooh, this looks good. I'll take this. See, what? That's what drives me bananas, like... Sometimes my shots don't kill. Diesel Frost is saying you're a troll with your pony shenanigans. Maybe I am. Maybe I am trolling a little bit. It's kind of fun, though. I think that's the whole point behind it for me, is that it is very fun to not just do a normal giveaway, but a giveaway where it means a little bit something extra, even if it's something negative. Okay. Now I'm basically just spawn killing everybody, and when I'm not suppressed, they do learn. NS8, I don't think the Scar H is OP for being a 3-bullet kill, because it's still shoots a little slow, and it does have some recoil issues compared to the other guns. There's a lot of easy mode guns in this game, with the AN-94 being one of them. And the Scar H definitely does kick more than this one, so I've forgotten how to do that. So it's not that OP, most certainly. I'm going to go for the domination here again, because I think that they're going to push B really hard, and I don't believe that they're going to come challenge me at Alpha, so I just want... C4 sandwiches, also not missed. Rob H says, Yo Drift, what's the player count? I haven't checked. I'm actually in a pretty fun lobby with people that don't camp too much, so I don't really want to back out and check. If I had to guess there'd at least 100,000 playing, if not more. There's never not many people playing, if that makes sense. There's never like a small number of people. It's always pretty damn busy here in this game. I just cursed again, which I'm trying not to do. Yeah, the Major League Gamer, you are correct about that. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pick up some chat topics here from the chat. I want to take this. Actually, I'm not gonna take anything. I'm gonna see what happened. What just? That was a car somebody shot like 10 minutes ago. So say, Drifter, your voice is clear, but it's a bit quiet. I mean, I can move it a little bit closer to me. My voice just is kind of quiet. It's the same microphone I use for commentaries. So it's more or less set up in like this ultra fancy, hyper like condenser mode kind of setting. So it doesn't 100% of the time capture the volume that I need it to. It's all about quality. What are your favorite sweets/chocolates? Oh my god, Joseph Raleigh, I love you. I like sweets to the point where it's actually a health concern for me. I have one of the biggest sweet tooths of any of the people I know. I like almost anything sweet. There's not much sweet that I don't enjoy, but I'm a big sucker for chocolate, and I'm a big sucker for things mixed into chocolate. That can be fruits, that can be berries. Oftentimes it's vanillas, it's creams, it's brulees. Any sort of multi-layer chocolate cake, especially ice cream. I really love ice cream desserts, ice cream chocolate cakes. I'm a big sucker for peanut butter, the sweet kind of peanut butter. Like that. I've eaten a lot of peanut butter desserts in my lifetime. A lot of big ones that I probably really shouldn't have eaten, but I did. Just hunting around this corner. See what I can find over here. What's another one I'm a big sucker for? There's all kind of desserts I just can't turn down. Can't turn down cookies, peanut butter cookies. Man, I just like cram sweets. It is an issue for me. Like the #1 reason I think that I can't lose weight is because I eat so many damn sweets, and it's been the hardest thing for me to give up on the diet, because like after quitting the medication and stuff like that, I bloated. Like weight gain and weight loss is one of the things that happen. Alec Reyes says weed candy, not here in Texas, maybe in California, but not here. Smasher says Drifter's the guy from SpongeBob screaming chocolate. Maybe. I'm a sucker for pancakes, breakfast foods, pretty much any kind of good food. I really enjoy. Somebody says Cadbury Oreo. Peanut butter ice cream is very good, but peanut butter ice cream is best when mixed in with like a chocolate, preferably a dark chocolate. Very, very good. Clouded Mind says last try. Did I miss something, Clouded Mind? What's going on here, buddy? NS08 says you can't go a day without peanut butter. Cookie butter from Trader Joe's is to die for. It is, and it will make you die from diabetes, which is why I don't get it. Have a lot of new subscribers coming in. I'm going to read some of them. Duncan Poston, Sonic X-Rays, Neil Black, You What has subscribed. It's your boy Harvey Gaming, Bullfrog Jerry, Mitch Gaming, George Robinson, Ross Weaver, Shawshank Parab, Gaber Gamer, R&B Spectrum, and Jacob Lamb. Thank you guys all for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Ivan Cabrera, you can go get all those. If you had to, what console would you buy considering COD is the main reason? Right now, PlayStation 4, that's obvious. PlayStation 4 is almost empirically the better console over Xbox One. It's got better hardware. I think generally speaking it has better features and better ease of use, better friends list. And it's the primary one for Call of Duty and most of the Activision type games and stuff. That's... let me see. Let's play a gun that I haven't done yet. What's one that's kind of crazy here? Let's do... Oh my god. I don't hate myself that much. We're going to do this. We're going to do the MTAR. PlayStation 4 is the better one. And I do believe, though, that the Xbox Project Scorpio is going to be where the future is. I think Scorpio is just going to kick major rear end from all the things that I've heard and seen and the things that I'm expecting. I could be wrong. I've made mistakes in the past, but I'm really feeling that Scorpio. Okay. I'm gonna have to... Oh god. Oh god, I need to get out of here. Okay, this is a terrible gun. Select fire, suppressor, FAL. That's pretty much AIDS. I don't want anything to do with that. But no, I mean, I don't hate the X-Bone anymore. I've grown past that. I had a lot of frustrations with it when it first came out. but I feel that the PlayStation 4 is the better console. I can see, like, when I say PlayStation 4, that people on my audience bounce out, because this is an Xbox One game that people are playing on X1. And, okay, we're gonna have to do this one for here. Oh god, I thought it had select fire. It had select fire! Oh my god! Okay. I sit there to go full auto, and it doesn't. What about the Xbox Project Scorpio, and is it worth the wait and the money? So the Scorpio is going to have insane specs. Xbox One Scorpio, the specs on it that they've released publicly are significantly better than the PlayStation 4, and honestly, they're significantly better than the PlayStation PS4 Pro. They just are. Sony ponies aren't going to like it, but that's true. The other cool thing about it is, now this is before we hit the rumor component, we know that it's going to have some kind of VR support in the future. My best guess is it's going to be Oculus, because I know that Microsoft is working up a lot of partnerships with Oculus. So that's probably what I would bet on. But on top of that, this gun has rapid fire. That is trash-a-roni. Almost got sniped in the back. Scary, 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 scary. Ah. But I'm expecting it to integrate with HoloLens. Zero, nice to see you, man. Haven't seen you here in a little bit. Well, actually, I have. I think I saw you 2 streams ago, if I'm not mistaken. But glad to have you with me, Zero. I want your gun, bro. Well, oh, you're clever. People in this game are smart. All the baddies are gone. Mario Ochoa, I cannot say her name. Ochoa? God dang. The price is going to be high. Like, I'm not going to pretend that it's going to be cheap. It's got to be expensive. But since Microsoft is working really hard to develop their HoloLens products, I'm expecting it to have some very nice HoloLens integration as well. And my best guess is that it'll do like HoloLens and Oculus for some very nice AR, VR. You can do true AR, VR, so that you can like put it on a green screen and stream with that. And I really think it's going to be good. I could be wrong. I mean, this is Microsoft we're talking about here. They had the Xbox 360, which is one of my most favorite consoles of all time, except maybe the N64. And then they managed to butcher it with the Xbox One, and almost every decision that the Xbox One made up until about 2 years ago. So, the only thing I think that could kill the Xbox Scorpio is too much corporate groupthink. And if you're wondering what that is, if you've ever worked in a corporate environment, you almost certainly know what it is. When people... Ooh, I want to use this. What is this? Yeah, let's use this. I like the camo, too. When you get an environment like a big corporation and a lot of people, it's much easier to agree than it is to disagree. And it's like, yeah, agree, and you like it, and then the boss likes it, and especially when the boss likes it, people just start agreeing for not smart reasons. And nobody's willing to say no, and if you say no, you're negative, you're the idea killer. We don't want that kind of energy in here. And it's like, you say no to one idea, and it's like, yeah, but this other department that's like 3 layers above you, they already approved it, and the budget's done, and we've already spent the money on this, and it has to go through. And you get these groupthinks, the corporate reasons why you don't say no, and you end up with stupid ideas like the always-on DRM on Xbox One, or the proprietary headset ports, or stuff like the United Airlines CEO talking about the passenger being aggressive. It happens all the time. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a Scorpio. I know a few people from Microsoft, so like when Scorpio comes out, I'm gonna be on Twitter and be like, hey, you guys want an unboxing video? I would love to play your thing. Just send me a free one. Come on, Drifter. I used to do Xbox stuff for you guys, right? I'll be that guy. I have new subscribers coming in. We have Jacob Lamb, Jet Set 500, Houston Potts, Lee Pelling, Fortis Domina, that sounds like a dominatrix name, Tempered Veins, Arcano FW, Fatal Havoc, and getting to 1,000 subs with no videos has subscribed. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. OCP, what's that name? 360 says he's used both consoles and he doesn't see a difference between them. There wasn't as much of a difference, sorry, there is not as much of a difference now as there was on launch. I feel that on launch, PlayStation 4 was vastly superior, like leagues above, and now it's just a little bit better than the X1. Like, the launch PS4 was the system, easily. But Xbox One has tried really hard recently to make a comeback and to kind of make up for their mistakes. And it kind of pisses me off when I shoot snipers and they just don't really, like, flinch and they just one-shot me. I understand that's how the weapon works, and if they flinch too much, then it becomes unusable, but it does definitely frustrate me. I think almost everybody's had that problem in Call of Duty games, like, stupid sniper, I shot him like 500 times, he didn't die, took on our gerbs, and yeah, that's how that goes. Oh, that guy took my gerb. Xeno Attacks, man, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I want everybody to enjoy it, that's the whole reason of doing it. It'd be downright stupid if I did it for the purpose of everybody being miserable. It'd be like, actually, this sounds kind of like a fun idea. I'm always coming up with novel ideas for streams, but I think most of the time it just pisses fans off. They want to see Call of Duty. It's like, I want to stream VR, AR. I want to stream this Pokemon thing. Imagine, like, if I streamed the most annoying thing possible. Like, if I purposefully designed a stream to be terrible and offensive so that, like, you could put it on loop at somebody's house and just make them hate... Or if you had, like... If you had roommates or flatmates or just upstairs neighbors in your apartment that you just hated... People that you just wished would die because they kept pooping on your dog and they kept, you know, bowling while you were trying to sleep and just crazy stuff. That would be the stream that you play. It'd be like a stream of, like, people scratching nails on chalk and babies crying and Hitler speeches and just all the stuff that nobody ever wants to hear. That would be an incredibly annoying stream. And the idea is very novel. I could get good ad revenue out of it, I believe, but I think I'd lose a bajillion subscribers. Virge, as a Jamani says, you have less than 1,000 viewers, yet you can only respond to those who pay you. That's not true at all, Veer. I've been responding to a lot of people and chatting about a lot of things, not just those that pay me. I believe the issue is I did not read your comment among the many here, because I am playing the game, and that has caused you to become very upset. So don't take it out on me. I'm not the guy... I'm not the guy who, I'm gonna die here. This is stupid. I'm gonna get dead. Yep. Don't take it out on me, dude. NASCAR says you should totally do that next time. No, dude. NASCAR, there's no way I'm gonna do that. Electric Shock. Nice to see you. I haven't done fan mail in a long time. I kind of discontinued it because, and I do remember you, by the way, Electric Shock. A lot of it was just asking for free stuff to the point where it wasn't fun anymore. And I am also by nature a very disorganized and chaotic person. And I felt really bad when people would send me time-sensitive fan mail that I wouldn't get around to until weeks later. That just was not ideal. And even though it's not like... I don't have to respond to fan mail in that sense because of the volume problem, it didn't feel right, so I haven't really done it in a long time. I have unanswered fan mail still I feel bad about, so probably going to be a little while. I mean, I still have the mailbox open and people do still send me things, but I have not done fan mail. Xtank 9000 says, Yo Drift, what's your favorite COD? Maybe this one, honestly. This is one of my favorite Call of Duties. What's your favorite shotgun? Mine's the Heck. I don't know what the Heck is. I'm a little lost on that one. I like that MW2 spaz. These people on here are mad about something. Let's see. Daniel McCaskill, I'm glad you like Black Ops 2.
What? I swear, like, it didn't even affect you. It didn't...
Do you support the Black Lives Matter movement? Oh, KBO, you're killing me, dude. You just want me to...
I hate it.
You're just, like, trying to get me in trouble there. Thank you for moderating a little bit right there, Yeti Games. Appreciate it. That's a tough one, right? Because... I feel like you're trying to bait me into this Keemstar thing. Like, I'm just going to say that one thing that makes me racist. That's like the white person problem of, I got to be really careful what I say, because anything out of context can make me, like, super racist. The idea that black lives do matter is important because black lives matter. And I always felt that it was really kind of dirty that people would have their protest, Black Lives Matter, and then of course Black Lives Matter, and then they say all lives matter, and they just, let's do all lives matter and not Black Lives Matter, and then blue lives matter, even though there's no blue people. I do get, that's a small joke, I get that it is for police officers that deal with gang wars and crime, but the idea behind the movement was that and VA without a job, I never listened to the kids. The idea behind the movement was that black people do not feel that the rest of us think that their lives matter. Black people feel that if I were forced to sit in a truth-telling chair, that I would say that black lives do not matter. So their movement is trying to get acknowledgement for the fact that their lives matter and they do have value, and that when they get shot or killed by police or arrested, that it's not just another thug, another criminal, it's not just another one we can put on the books. It's important. And that aspect of Black Lives Matter, I do believe, is very important. Now, the movement itself, I find much harder to get behind because of the highway blocking and some of the more questionable, we'll say, tactics that I'm not a big, that I'm not a big fan of. The highway blocking is not legal. No, that doesn't mean you can run them over, as I've discussed in my video, which is because you're not vigilantes, right? And that's just not how that works. We're going to have a shotgun battle here today. I can already tell that's happening. But some of the movements do get more extreme, and I say this as a guy who also doesn't support the anti-FA, the weird, like, college fascist stuff, and as a guy who's not on the Trump train, and as a guy who's just not about any of that sort of crazy bullying, beating people up. Oh, what weird, strange... I know I was a little bit off, but man, that was some odd lag. So that's something I find hard to get behind, and I see an abnormal amount of, honestly, racism coming from the Black Lives Matter movement against white people, which to me is a little bit baffling because they're the people you're supposed to try to sway into caring, and that's not a good way to do it. Oh my gosh, this lag is very bad. And there's a pretty big disorganization in goals, I feel, and maybe that's because I'm not in that community and I don't have that perspective going on, but when I see the movements, I can hardly tell what they're exactly wanting out of the protest. I don't know what the goals are, and the targets are often just like middle-class white people and not the police, not the city hall. My fantasy Black Lives Matter movement, like if I were suddenly in charge of it for no particular reason, it's not a responsibility that I should have whatsoever, I would try to get them to get professional athletes to not play, just like the Boondocks episode with Martin Luther King, which is ridiculous in and of itself. But imagine what would happen if all the black athletes in the NFL just suddenly didn't play and Monday Night Football was canceled. All the middle-class Americans that they're trying to target, that they're trying to get their message out to, all the people that, that's going to be my butt, all the people that, previously didn't care about black lives at all, or this movement, or civil rights, or whatever, would suddenly get very interested because their favorite pastime is now not happening. And that if you have, like, that's what I would do. I think that would just blow people's minds up. And I can tell I've pushed a lot of people away from the stream with this kind of nonsense, but I'll get off of that. I do not have a Turtle Beach code, George Pina. I'm sponsored by Astro Gaming, and they make the much sexier Astro headsets. Oh, I don't know how I got two head markers on that one. I have these nice Astro headsets right here. They're A50s. I use them all the time. I actually just got new ones. I think I broke my old ones somehow like a dumbass, so Astro sent me new ones, so I gotta say thank you guys for that one. I think I just almost stunned myself like a dumbass. Doing a lot of dumb A things right there. People talking about racist comments incoming. I think they've probably been incoming, but I have it set up to where it's supposed to automatically delete most of the really bad racist comments. It's hard to get rid of everything. That's not a realistic goal for this YouTube channel. What in the brown is happening here? Oh, he's below me. Okay. Okay, they're just gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Probably gonna die around the corner. Oof. That's the time where one of the lag just worked in my favor. I'm going to save the counter UAV to the end of the round if I can. I don't think that they have a UAV, but apparently that guy does. Okay, Dean Martin, you've got a very fun question. I like you, Dean Martin. Says, the sun and moon appear to be the exact same size, yet obviously this is not true. The ratio of the size difference is equal to the distance ratio, giving this illusion. Is it possible that this is random? Okay, that's an awesome question. Thank you, Dean Martin. You're like my new favorite person in the chat now. Sorry, all the other people that were my favorite peoples. Okay. So if you look in the sky, the sun and the moon are about the same size, right? Almost exactly, such that when there's an eclipse, the moon almost perfectly covers the sun with just like a little bit of light coming out of the sides. We've all seen this, we know it. And yet we also know that they're not the same size. They just look that way. The moon is smaller than the Earth, and the sun is many times larger than both of them combined, many millions of times bigger. Yet they appear to be the same. And the answer is pretty simple. Well, the sun is much further away, so it appears much smaller than it truly is. It's just a pretty normal star. And yes, I have seen that, Peter Bossinger. So that's kind of it plays to our visual appeal and the way we think about things on a very, very big scale. But the question Dean Martin has is this random? Is there a reason that the sun and the moon appear to be the same size? And you can ask it from a scientific standpoint on if the gravitational effects on the planets, or if if I can remember this correctly, if there is a certain standard size for solar systems, and if ours is fitting that model, if there's a reason for it, or if this is a creationist argument that God, in his infinite wisdom, for whatever reason, made the sun and the moon about the same size so that, oh gosh, it's scary, so that we can enjoy eclipses as they are, so that they could have a greater symbolic meaning. Because the eclipses that we have on planet Earth are extraordinarily rare. Not just that not all planets get eclipses, but that the sizes are perfect to make that bright little ring that you see. That is not something that happens to all planets, or should happen mathematically very often at all. So some people would say this is evidence of divine creation or intervention, or that the Lord himself came down and made this so that we might enjoy it, or that it is just so strange that our perfectly average solar system and our perfectly average star and our perfectly average planet has some of these very not so average attributes. And I think that the way our moon works, there's two ways you can go about this. The size and position of our moon and how it affects the tides is one of the reasons that we were able to evolve, or that life was able to form as is. That sort of random input kind of got things going. So I would expect that on planets where there is sentient life, that you would see things like this a little more often. And on top of that, the universe is quite big. Bigger than almost any of us really comprehend. I mean, we think about the planets in space, but we very rarely look at the true size of the solar system. It's just not something that we think about on a daily basis. Oh, I got sniped right there. So it's not even remotely improbable that our star and our moon and our size and the way the eclipses work is unique, that there are not others, many others perhaps, or that there aren't an infinite combinations of different stars and moons and eclipses and things that could happen, and we just happen to be on this one for no particular reason whatsoever, because not everything in the universe has to have a reason. There's a great deal of randomness to it. Hard way to make it. I love it. It says, I don't know why NASA doesn't just go to the sun. They can go at night where it's really cool. You're great, man. I can tell you're going to be a great father one of these days. I did just get a donation coming in. I got a lot of subscribers. Sam Zola, It's Hats, Guarva Gill, Shara Grace, Super Salty Sardine, Llama Does GFX, Jennifer Rollins, Manuel Sepio, Hugo, and then DC3 donated $3. Says, love the stream so far. Too bad about the toxicity in your Overwatch video. Yeah, that was rough. I missed the stream because of work, but maybe it was a good thing to avoid the toxicity in the chat. That was true. I understand making it private, but one can only handle so much toxicity. You are true. The toxicity in this case was not in the YouTube chat, but rather it was an issue with the group that I was playing with. We had some members that, let's say, were not seeing eye to eye, and things started spiraling out of control. Oh, got a nice! Oh, shot right there. That makes my pee-pee hard. I like that one. I don't have flak jacket, so I'm not getting on that dadgum point. I'm not going to go over there and die for no reason. I will come over here and shotgun a bunch of people, though. I can do that. Oh. So I just overswipe like crazy with this gun.
Securing Bravo.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and jam their radar real quick. Get out of here before I just get completely exploded on. Oh, no, I missed it. New subscribers, Little Prankster, Weird Gamer, Andrew Lopez, and Minecraft Melgar. Thank you for subscribing, all. Yeah, the group I was playing with kind of started falling apart. We started blaming each other, and I'm not going to point specific fingers because I don't think that's fun, but you can probably find out what it was about if you get it on. Yeah, Mario Ocha is already putting it in the chat there. I changed the channel to, I changed the title to something about toxicity, and then I went back and watched it, and it just wasn't a pleasant stream to watch, and in no uncertain terms was it, like, ever going to look good as a VOD, or get any subs, or, like, do anything useful for me, so I decided, you know what, if it's really that negative and bad, I should just take it down and not worry about it. I had a great game right there, didn't manage to win, though, did get enough caps in defense. The Majestic Turd, I'm sorry, dude. I'll try not to use language like PP. And Kevin Orellana, I don't have very many more ghost stories to tell. Truly, the vast majority of all the ghost stories and the scary things that I've experienced in my life was in my teenage years because of the places I was living. And I put it all on my channel, and people are kind of looking for more ghost stories. And the only thing I can tell them is I haven't seen a ghost in a really long time, so I don't have much to say. Crabman45, thank you for subscribing. And now, in between lobbies is a great time for me to remind you here, if I can do it without bonking everything, come on, that I am giving away a glorious new Logitech G413 keyboard. These literally just came out today. I don't know how well you can see it, but they're actually aluminum. They're extremely high quality. I actually have two USB cables on the end, if I can hold them up, so we can do USB pass-through on this end. So it's really awesome. It's about a $100 keyboard, giving one away for free. First link down there in the description. You got some fun stuff on Twitter and subscribers. Just doing it as a favor for Logitech, no payments or whatever. So let me scroll back up. I got a new donation coming in from Electric Shock as well. Flamin' Cat says, who's your favorite 1M Plus YouTuber? Flamin' Cat, I don't like the 1M Plus crowd too much. I like Joe Goes. I like Internet Comment Etiquette. And I do watch Ragnar Rocks. Okay, so Electric Shock says, I still have the hoodie, and now I have 27,000 subscribers, and I'm sponsored by Logitech. Good. You can help me retweet their giveaway train here thing today. Digger Guy and Hawk Gameplays has subscribed. Thank y'all for that.
Domination. Security.
Let's try this. Oh gosh, that's not gonna. Oof. Okay, we're gonna try this goofy gun, and he's partnered by Logitech OP Seat. I'm not familiar with G Fuel, and he wanted to thank me for everything. Well, I'm glad that you think that I am responsible for your success, and I will gladly take your lavish praise and shout-outs and everything. But I think that you owe a not insignificant amount of praise to yourself, because surviving or doing well on YouTube is not easy. I wish it were easy. I mean, if it were easy, literally everybody would do it. Everybody tries to do it, but not everybody makes it. So Electric Shock, just keep in mind that you have, in no uncertain terms, earned where you are now. And yeah, I may have sent you advice, and I may have helped along the way, but you were successful on your own, and I want you to kind of own that success, because that's important to have self-confidence for what you continue to do in the future. And I had a feeling that was going to happen. So Jose Salguero says, hey Drifter, what's your opinion on weed since tomorrow's 420? Pretty basic. Weed is less harmful than alcohol. It really doesn't hurt anybody that I'm aware of or have too many true contraindications or bad side effects. Like, yeah, you can choose to smoke weed and be lazy all day and not do anything, and I guess get emotionally addicted or like that. But it's not like heroin. It's not like crystal meth. It's not cocaine. It doesn't ruin lives or do crazy stuff. It's just, it's like alcohol light, to be honest with you. So, and I'm just getting slammed. I'm gonna see if I can use my burst fire gun to fight around this side, because this left side seems to be where the party's at. This guy's gonna be right here soon. Okay. I know there's more around here, though.
Bravo locked down.
Okay, good. We've got Bravo. I'm just going to try to control this side. Tomorrow's 420, where everybody's going to get baked. I'm not going to be doing that, unfortunately. I've got work to do. Which I think is a much more sort of responsible mindset. And
UAV inbound.
oh my gosh.
Taking the lead.
We're in such a bad spot here, and I know it. Please don't draw too much attention to me. You're drawing a lot of attention to me. And I died anyway. Iris Jen, Dad's doing bad, unfortunately. Yeah, but weed's not a big deal. Like, it's so not a big deal that the biggest deal about it is that somebody else decided to make it a big deal. Like, that's the strange part to me. Hey, Remix AR, nice to see you.
UAV above.
Do you like Chamboard and Cream? Peter Bossinger, that is a suite that I am unaware of how to... This guy just pisses me off over here.
Securing B. Securing
Okay.
Bravo.
Let's see what this gun's all about. Extended clip suppressor. Got a nice headshot on you.
B. UAV inbound.
Gosh, I'm just like pinned basically. I don't think they know how close I am. I knew this troll would be in here with this stupid shield and C4. I shouldn't have done that.
Losing B.
I should have been so much smarter than that, but I truly was not.
Losing Bravo.
Okay, let's see what I can do with this. Oh gosh. Didn't get a chance to pick it up. Should have had fast hands. I like the KSG in that it's a fun weapon. I don't like the KSG in that it's a competitive gun. Like, it's just a gun that I can theoretically use. That's how I look at the KSG.
Securing B.
Just gonna go ahead and get in here. Points. Go prone. Oh gosh. Sometimes you get really lucky when you go prone in those ditches and they don't see you, and then other times you just get murdered. This guy likes to sit right here. I give him a little surprise. So mad about him. Pizza Hut or Domino's? I like Domino's better these days. I used to like Pizza Hut, but now all they've kind of got going for them is their stuffed crust. Pizza Hut has stuffed crust, and that's about it. There's not really much else about Pizza Hut that I care for. No gun drop? Alright, that's kind of lame.
Coordinates received. Inbound. Securing B.
That's kind of lame, too, that he doesn't die when I'm hitting him with one of these nice high-damage burst fire. Whoop. What do we got coming around this left side? More friends? More lag? More friendly lag, it seems. Didn't quite get the kill. Trying to actually get some streaks going on. Nicholas Henry, I do think that Battlefield 1 is quite hot. I've just kind of got out of it. After a while, it just doesn't... it's not that I even dislike it, I just got tired of it. I was actually thinking about streaming it later this back, or going later. Mason Jeffers, I really don't know what you're talking about. Truly, I don't. It's kind of odd, actually. Let's see what happens if I come up top and party.
Enemy has A. Charlie secure. Securing B.
Okay.
We've taken control. Bravo locked down. Losing Bravo. Losing Charlie.
I'm gonna go prone here. Okay. Gotta work my way back around to Alpha, but on my side of things, over here, since I've got the long-range poke gun,
UAV inbound.
it's not gonna work if I go all balls deep on these people.
Losing Bravo.
Oh, I gotta aim first, though. I actually gotta be able to hit people. That would be helpful.
Friendly counter UAV inbound. We lost Bravo. AGR on standby. Securing A.
Did manage to earn the AGR. I don't know if I'd have done better or worse without the lag there.
Hostile counter
It's kind of a gray area, to say the least.
AGR inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Paul Hopkins says I was attacked at work by a weed smoker. That is weird. I believe you, because that stuff can make you do strange things, but most people just don't get violent. Must have been real hungry or something. Like,
We lost Bravo.
they're just, like, stoners are just not known for their, like, anger.
Hostile counter UAV is online. Securing A. Losing C. Securing Bravo. We're being dominated. Take those positions. A locked down. Friendly
Lagging so bad. Got every kind of lag on the planet here. Input lag, regular lag, great value lag, name brand lag, gun lag, dinosaur lag. Everything's lag at the moment. I'm going to have to go work around this far side because that's where they're all going to come murder me from.
losing B. We lost B.
Okay.
Friendly counter UAV inbound.
Oh gosh. Okay, my teammates locked that down. Yeah, it's pretty atrocious right now. I'm skipping, and that's the nature of what I'm going to have to deal with on this game. I would think I could go find a better lobby, but I know that's not really like a reality.
We lost. AGR on standby. AGR inbound.
Okay, that's going to get me dead too, so I'm going to have to reposition. Okay, so I'm going to move over here on the right-hand side. I know that the baddies want to kind of push in, so I can pick a few up.
Securing B.
Okay, I've got to use this other gun.
Hostile UAV
I have no idea exactly how they customize this weapon, so I got to be kind of careful about it. Just want to earn some doggos. Okay. Looks like we've got some more enemies moving into Bravo.
friendly light strike. Don't quit now.
Are you serious? This guy like runs in my spawn and throws little bouncing betties where I'm sitting. That is really annoying. That is just incredibly frustrating. I was just about to get the dogs to call in too, but
All flights secure. Maintain current posture. Enemy has
all right. Come here, AGR.
Hostile UAV above. Losing Alpha. Losing A. Securing Bravo. All flights secure. Hold positions.
There we go. Try and take B now, kids.
Bravo.
That was my favorite conspiracy theory. My favorite conspiracy theory is that Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated by the FBI. I think that is the best evidenced one as well. Apparently I did get a Merciless medal, so that's good. Go back to my dashboard here. Thank you for subscribing. Got a lot of people. Full Beast, Deshaun Davis, Volcanics, Jodo Boy, as in Japan, I assume. HB Pencil, Twister05, Jed Baron, Admiral Fishstick, I like the name, Hilal Al-Ghafri, Vu, the Beach Gamer, and Mighty Knight. Thank you guys for subscribing. I have a lot of tweets coming in here about this giveaway, which I think is very funny. Only 800 entries so far. We can do better than that. Okay, what weapons have I not used? I haven't done the MSMC very much. Haven't done that one. Let's get rid of this one. This one kind of frustrates me. Let's trade it out for something that's a little bit more fun, at least. What's an underloved submachine gun? Well, definitely not underloved, but it is underloved by me. This is one I don't use very often, truthfully. I'm gonna go ahead and stack it and make it awesome. Rapid fire kind of screws up my range. I'll do this actually, or I'm gonna put a red dot sight on it. Yep. Let's use an MP7. I haven't used an MP7 in forever. Actually, that is a wasted attachment. That gun has such good iron sights. That is so wasteful. But I guess I am using that one. M27. Oh, August Rusher. That would have been perfect, the M27. But I've almost completely forgotten about the M27. It's been so long since I played this game. The Ginger Snapper 97 is talking about getting a new engine for Call of Duty and just replicating COD physics. I kind of agree with you that it definitely is time. Even if we can't replicate the physics exactly, this engine is old. I mean, this is like some dinosaur stuff here. It is time to replicate this. And that was an enemy. I just never assumed that with all those friendly little dots around that he would actually be there. And I ran up on the point like an idiot and died. So, woe is me for that one, because that was a big mistake. Should put a laser sight on this gun. Oh, I was just about to acquire him as a target. He's over there shooting at something else. It's not me. Kind of strange. Manuel Salguero? Salguero, I think is your name. Nice to see you. Okay. Oh, that was what? Okay, not only did I have issues with target acquisition, apparently lag spike was significant as well. Boy. And they're behind me in my spawn, which is not where I want them to be. But that's where they are, so that's what I have to deal with right now. Meow. Cash for Coins has subscribed. Cash for Coins, like those mail order Cash for Gold scams. Give us your gold, we'll give you like some cash. Never do Cash for Gold, it's like the biggest ripoff. They pay you pennies on the dollar what the gold is actually worth. The refund period is very small, and what they do is they'll like mail it to you later, so that even if you do try to do the refund, you've only got like 1 day to get it mailed back and postmarked. It's really bad. It says, what if COD used the Titanfall engine? Well, my understanding is correct. Titanfall does not have a unique engine. Titanfall has a source engine, which has been very, very heavily modified to run Titanfall. The source engine is, well, and they just all spawned right there. Also what runs Counter-Strike Go, which was previously CS Source, well, the previous iteration of Counter-Strike, that is. The Source engine is also what runs Overwatch, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Overwatch runs on Source, and it's Valve's proprietary engine, and while not perfect by any means, as few products are, especially of that nature, it does do a lot of things well, and it's very easy to develop for, so it gets a lot of third company parties licensing the engine. One of the things that Call of Duty does not have to do anymore, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe that they have to license the COD engine. I believe it's proprietary, so that's like a bill they don't have to pay. I do know that the base here is Unreal 4. I think it's an Unreal engine. Oh, that's AIDS. I don't want that. I gave Drift OPG Banana like the best collat of his life right there. I really liked MP7. I know it's a pro gun, but never much cared for it. Luke the Geek, I could be mistaken. Like I said, I'm not the engine expert on this, but I do think that Overwatch runs on the Source engine. Could totally be wrong. I know the more common engines you have Unreal, you have Source. Frostbite's also very popular, mostly for the graphical enhancements. The COD engine is very unique to itself because it started out as... Oh boy, what it started as? It started as a Unreal... What was the Unreal Arena? No, it was Quake, my bad. Quake Arena. It was a mod for Quake Arena. Just Call of Duty was literally a mod of Quake Arena. And they've been continually building off of this Quake engine to the point where I believe that they no longer classify it as being the same. I'm just getting spawn raped here. This is not good. Everybody's up there trying to snipe in the alley of death. And, I mean, I think that it's to the point where they no longer have to license the Unreal Engine. They can just use this COD Franken engine that we have now. And we're losing everything here. We're getting reamed in this game super hard.
Securing Bravo.
I'm getting reamed in this game super hard is the more accurate explanation of what's happening here. And I almost died right there at the end.
Get ready for the next round.
Drift, do you remember the fantastic map pack reveal you did for this map? Simon Skogsberg, I believe you might be mistaken because I was not on the COD DLC train when this map pack came out.
Halftime.
And I know I played it on launch, but I truthfully do not remember exactly what happened. Volcanic says, "Hey Drifter, what theory do you follow? Bubble universe, pocket universe, etc.?"
Securing C.
I don't particularly ascribe to any of them because they are they're on the wrong end of the theory train. I have to be careful with what I say, because if I say I don't believe this theory, then the next one is, oh well, like you believe evolution and that's just a theory. A theory in this context is, we'll say it, a sort of well-questioned hypothesis, right? And in that context, let's say evolution, tectonic plate theory, cell propagation theory, DNA theory, all this sort of stuff, has really good like theoretical research and framework. The bubble universes, the pocket universes, the multiverses, the gravity leaking in from another universe, these theories are more speculative and less substantive than what I am happy with. I do definitely believe in the higher dimensionalities, and I guess what we would probably call membrane theory. But as for if there's other Earths that I can travel to and other drifters that I can meet and things, oh gosh, let me get the point. I find that much less likely. And I especially find it less likely that we will be able to travel to these places. So let's say that let's say that the multiverse theory is real. Any of the 3 or 4 different types of multiverse, it's real. Okay, that doesn't mean that you can travel to the others, or that we're gonna make a machine to just bounce on over there like it's nothing and just YOLO it someday. That's not how it works, unfortunately. To travel to another universe would take more energy than I believe is in this universe, and mathematics so complex that you're punching through multiple dimensions at that point. And in an infinite number of universes, you also have an infinite number of unusual possibilities on how things could end up. Like, you think it's like, oh, you're just going to go to the universe where like Hitler won World War II and hang out with the Nazis, and then you're going to go to the universe where I don't know, the Chinese conquered the British. And no, it's going to be like the universe where the law of gravity is different and the fundamental forces. Or you go to a universe where like electric charge has a different sort of constant associated with it. So nothing works and you fall apart and die instantly and your atoms rip apart. Or you go to the universe where, where's another one? Planck length is different and your atoms implode. And then you go to the universe that has less gravity, so none of the planets ever clump together right, and there's nowhere to visit. It's just a bunch of dust in space. And it's so incredibly random that steering through infinity of infinite universes is gonna be more problematic than even getting there. Getting to another universe is problematic to begin with. Steering between universes is absurdly problematic, which is where I believe is the genius in Rick and Morty. The crazy thing was not so much that he invented a portal gun, but he invented this crazy sort of formula or algorithm to sort through it to determine exactly where he wanted to go. Kurajami says he doesn't believe in multiple universes because it doesn't make sense. No, it has a lot to do with that. What happened to Mr. Shadow from the Epic Dream series? I ate him. I ate him. He is no longer around. He was not very tasty, but he was eaten. Okay, I'm getting way off track here. We're talking multiple universes, and Whoop, nope. Didn't pay attention. That was stupid. Looks like I did have a brief frame drop there. Sorry about that, team. Got some nice double assists. Have helped up the Mexican 101 here. And I got knifed by the riot shield guy. Awesome. I'm just not playing Black Ops very smart. I'm just kind of screwing around today. I think that's all I do every day, really, is just kind of screw around, but extra screwing today. I did all my tryharding this morning on Overwatch because I'm doing Hanzo in depth next. It's funny, as much as I like Overwatch, and people actually do seem to like the in-depths, they get very upset about non-meta in-depths. It's like, why would you do Hanzo? Why would you do Junkrat? We want you to do these particular heroes that are very meta and very happening. I'm like, no, they're all equal. Hanzo gets his time on in-depth too. I didn't get a chance to jump over. I was going to jump shot him. Hey, Tylen Tollins. Tyven says, everybody grilled cheese. Nice to see you right there. Is the giveaway global? Nope, it's US only because I'm actually shipping you one of these things here from my house. So I am not going to pay $300 to ship it. I've had that before. I had to ship it to Karachi, Pakistan once, and it was like really expensive. So I try not. It was more times than the item was worth. Where is Doge? Doge is taking a nap. I think I had to have the Doge cam set up. Let's see. Oh. Where's the Doge cam? Yeah, well, apparently Doge cam is not reading today. Huh. That's strange. Okay, what do we got going on? I'm getting really hungry at the moment. Oh, it looks like we had a little internet fart is what happened. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if we have any new subscribers. Quite a few. Soul HMG, Devin Merciless Gaming, Diego Ronan, Lewis Wright, and Logic Serenity. Thank you guys for subscribing. Robin Combrick says, I live in South Africa and now I am sad. Well, that's... I'm unfortunate. I am sorry about that, but the cost to ship any item outside the United States, especially to somewhere like South Africa, is very, very high. That's just how US is. It's not like Europe or other countries where it's like you can just drive to another country. America, you have to drive like 20 hours to get to Canada or Mexico, or take an airplane or a boat to Europe. And we have really stringent customs and exporting laws here, so shipping anything to Europe or to South Africa or to Australia is just so expensive that most of the time I would just rather not do it, or get on like Australian eBay or Amazon and just buy the item, because the price is so high. It's so high. I'm just gonna run up here and... Okay. Okay.
Enemy has B.
I knew that was gonna happen. I sit there and I look around and there's like nobody around, nothing going on, mighty empty looking around here. Then as soon as I step out, dead. Oh, I saw you running to the right over here, man. Could you slow down for a sec? Could you slow down for a sec? Ah! Oh my gosh, alright. There we go, finally. I should not have challenged that guy. I thought with my 4 teammates shooting him, there would have been more than enough challenge for me to capture Bravo. Apparently that is not the case. Most of my deaths have been around that stupid B flag. I need to actually fight my way out of the spawn and get on Bravo. Oh, the aiming, the aiming. That was just bad positioning. I didn't think that was going to be a thing. Drifter, what is the 4th best gun in the game? That's going to be the MP7. It's going to be the 4th best gun in the game. It's a very random question, but that's what it is. Nope.
Securing Alpha.
That makes me mad. UAV is up. Because I'm end up 80 times more dead than I would like to be. Alright, this is kind of frustrating because I can't seem to get any progress. This is a very difficult map to retake the B flag on. So I'm just going to stay on UAV. Try not to get peppered too hard. Okay. I almost said that I have not been in this house in years. I think the more accurate thing to say would be I have not been in this house in years in this game. Teammates just sniped the devil out of that dude.
Topping off, stand by. Sticky out.
He's been dealt with appropriately. Good. I'm going to take Alfalfa here. And, of course, there's the dude in the back camping it out. I mean, that's... As much as I want to be mad at him about that, that's actually a legitimate and smart strategy. Rubber knife! Robin Combreak, what is your longest kill streak of all time? In COD or other games? That's kind of... Probably somewhere in the 20s or 30s. Probably MW3 for COD. I got somewhere like a 35 kill streak or something. I think it was like the first game I ever dropped a Moab. I dropped a double one or something. Maybe that'd have to have been 50 then. It was something pretty big like that. It's not something very abnormal for me, but I guess if you play long enough, it's bound to happen.
Enemy has C. Losing B. Check your timeline. Securing Alpha. A secure.
No, I wanted the points. Use a little B-23R, huh? Here's another awesome gun. They kind of took all the good things about the Raffica and just made them beefier. Or not beefier, more balanced, I would say. Mason Jeffers, I am no longer doing MWR in depth for two reasons. Primarily because I covered every weapon in the game and every relevant topic. It is quite an old game. And the other reason is they went the supply drop route and it was not fair or philosophically consistent to not post Infinite Warfare yet continue to post MWR when they had roughly the same system. Okay.
Capture the objectives.
Got some super serious emails coming in.
Alpha. Enemy has
What's your favorite movie genre and favorite movie of all time? I like scary movies, horror movies, but my favorite movie of all time is probably Kill Bill. I like the whole thing, but if you're going to make me pick, I pick not Airburst C4 because it's broken. I pick Kill Bill Volume 1. Really enjoyed that movie. It was a really clever movie in a lot of ways. Actually, I really enjoyed Get Out, to be honest with you. That aim was terrible. It's so, like, hard to do this right. That's great.
hostile UAV above. Hostile orbital VSAT.
Yeah, oof, gosh, what is this map? Get Out was a really good movie, I think, in more ways than just being scary or racially motivated or whatever. It was just a very good, scary movie. It was very well made. It had an internally consistent plot. It had... Okay, it's about time. Get Out had a lot of really great things going on about it. And if you haven't seen it, it's probably still in theaters, and I would highly recommend it. It's one of those movies, it's kind of like... If you've played the game Portal, it's a $20 game, and there is not one single penny of that $20 that you don't get out of it. Like, there's not one scrap of that game that's wasted. Oh gosh. It's just one complete, full through and through experience, and I think Get Out operates a lot like that, but in movie form.
Hostile UAV above. We're being dominated.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting murdered here.
Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
Can't even see people.
Hostile hunter killer drone inbound.
I don't know if you guys have this issue or not, but I think Black Ops 2 looks better in videos than it does when I'm actually playing it. Like when I'm playing it here, I have a lot of strange... What's the right word?
Securing A.
I have pixelation, I have color issues, but then when I watch it on YouTube, it looks great. Jesse Standard is spamming something in here about healthy childs getting vaccines and then bam, autism. Can you please ban whatever that account is? Because that's just not... Number one, it's 100% not true, and there's never been one single proven case of that ever happening. No lawsuit has ever held up in court. There's been no investigative research that has ever proved a link. There's been no scientific study, no medical diagnosis, no theoretical correlation. And even if it were true, even if it were 100% true that, like, let's just say that, like, 10% of kids that got vaccines got autism. That would be like 10% of America has autism. You know what? That's still better than being dead, than having polio, than having mumps, than having the plague, or God, dying from chickenpox and all that. Like, child mortality rate used to be just under 20%. Like, parents would have 5 or 6 kids because not all of them would live until adulthood, but thanks to vaccines, they do. So even if vaccines do cause autism, they're still better than not having vaccines. And by the way, they just don't. It's just not. They just don't do that. Like, there's no other way to say it. And it's like, it's the same amount of evidence and same thought process as those that believe that reptilian lizard people live on the moon and control Earth. And you'll say, well, obviously that's not true, right? And they'll say, well, no, I have this evidence, and they show you, like, all this really, like, sketchy stuff that doesn't quite add up and is out of context and is written on some dude's vlog, and because he just knows everything. That's the same kind of evidence that we have for vaccines causing autism. Like, the same. I've actually you've made me mad enough to actually play better and give more of a fudge sickle here. Oh, man. Day's going pretty good. I'm actually getting a little bit tired at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of the stream here. Ooh. I gotta eat. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Black Ops 2 stream. I hope you enjoyed the topical discussions. I hope you learned something. And if you did, I'm burping because I'm hungry. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.